Well, third, Cleveland. Not sure what year it is. Where's the numbers? Gosh dang it, it's over on that side somewhere, I think. But we looked everywhere else. He has no more Clevelands. And of course this one needs to be rebuilt. Gosh, I really can't remember what year he said this was. But really not too bad in honesty. Not too bad. Had to manhandle it a little bit. So I got one in the 69 Fairlane, one in the 73 Grande, and then this one here. Of course, 2-barrel. I guess 400 heads are interchangeable with Cleveland's, as I keep hearing. This one I want to find out when I rebuild this. I think I'm going to get some heads off of a 400 and see if it'll actually cross over with a 4-barrel. I know some people out there may know differently, but me, I want to experiment around my own. Of course I won't start it up with it, but just kind of mess around just a little tiny bit here. Yeah, so but good engine, very good engine. He also has no more Windsors either, so that's the last best thing for engines. And the sad thing is too, the guy who was going to buy him out, and he's backed out. So oh, you want to be nasty. Well, what I'm trying to show is this. Can I pop this thing off? There we go. I'm after this, the intake. It's a 4-barrel to a Y block. It's a 1957. 1957s will take the newer carburetors. 56s are different. I'm not going to take this. I was thinking about taking the distributor, but I'll get something a little different for the 56 Mercury, which I do need to make some room and start working on that little by little. Just so much stuff to work on. But, shouldn't be too bad to take off. I've never really messed with these before, so this will be a learning experience. Don't care if the bolts break. I can always get others, but these right here though, I know that these hold it down. I think there's 8 on each side. Yeah, or maybe 10, I don't know. Have to find out, because I was thinking about parting this out, but he said that a lot of the stuff on it is not good, and plus that plate on the top might be warped, so I'll just have to check it and see. So in any case, I guess I better get this thing off, in honesty. Yeah, well, ain't no time but the present. Alright, everything should be loose. Let's see. Oh, still on. Ooh, that looks nasty. That looks very nasty. Yeah, let me get the camera off here, because I don't think I'll be taking anything else off, because there's a rust hole in that pan, because that's the cover for everything. Yeah, that's not good. That's okay, because you find parts for 312s online, but I thought maybe, you know, just get past the middleman, but no. As I'd have to take off the heads in order to take off this pan here, but no, it's no good. And I guess it's safe to say the distributor's no good either. And that doesn't look too healthy. Well, that's too bad, in honesty. So, I got this now. Grab it here and put it in the back. We'll look at it. Takes 9/16 to get it off. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10. And what holds on this, as I'll show all of you, is these right here. They're little cast iron brackets, or at least holders. I can't remember the exact name, but that's how they go. It holds it down. So yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's how they're held on in the middle, right there, for 4 barrel intakes. I think it's the same way for 2 barrels. I have to look at Red Rose when I get back home, and also get the Cleveland unloaded. So, hell yeah, just put it through a soak, one of those soak things, and clean it. I don't need that. Can still get stuff for it. I gotta put that hood back on. Yeah, but it's pretty much the underside. Is there any numbers? No, there's a number right there for the thermostat, but I don't see any numbers. There's a daddy long legs. I can't remember what that is. I'm still studying on Y blocks. Here we go. Okay, here we go. ECZ dash, is that a 9 or an 8? Looks like a 9425-B. So yeah, ECZ, which is 312. So this will match. And I need to get some Mercury valve covers. So that's pretty much the only difference between the, from what I learned from the 312Y blocks from Ford and Mercury, is valve covers, because it'll say Mercury. And everything else would be like flat or Ford. So, and this, was this a 54 Ford? Someone put that down in. I don't know what year this is. Yeah, I don't know what year Ford this is. Could be 54. Could be 54. Of course, 2-door sedan. I ain't got no use for it. Besides, it's been sitting here for ages. There's the middle. Oh, look at that. That's got 3 cats on it too, on the emblem, if I can get it straight. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, this had an air system. Okay. Didn't look like it had air conditioning. Well, pretty much about does it. I'll grab the tools and the rest of my bolts. One of them, I think, lightly broke on top, because you got multiple sizes bolts for these. I think they're a little different in size from the tube barrels. Yeah, because you got 4 of these, and the small ones in the front, and then small ones in the front and back, and then you got a long one right here on both sides. So but yeah, finally got me a 4-barrel for that. And they're getting to be expensive online, and I got this one for 100, so I can't complain. Carburetor might be rebuildable. I've seen worse. I really am tempted to just try this, learn carburetors. I still gotta rebuild that Quadrajet for a little Jericho, which I should get a kit for next month. But alrighty, but again, ECZ for 312 white blocks, and I think that is everything. And I do mean everything on the salvage yard, because after we yanked out the Cleveland, we looked everywhere else for Clevelands and Windsors. He has nothing else. There's one Windsor I forgot to say, but it's blown. It's got a couple holes in it, and the core is warped, so it's pretty much a boat anchor. So yeah, that's actually everything out here, which is shocking. Alright, I'm gonna put this down now and click my stuff, and then we'll unload this, and then I'll compare stuff to this, to Red Rose's 2-barrel intake, because this is going to be for the Mercury, but just to compare things. I can't remember, because I'm comparing, because I can't remember if stuff is a little different or not between 2-barrel and 4-barrel, because we'll learn that today. Cleveland's down, and just for fun, comparing it to the 429, which I gotta start making some boxes for these before winter hits. There's a both hard to find engines, including the 440 back there at you know, Ford with Ford. Man, that Cleveland's tiny to that 429. I grabbed the cover that was in the back of that Montego MX, so, and it's the breather that's for a 2-barrel, 4-barrel. That carburetor's no good. So, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Okay, there we go. There we go. Just kind of hold it down. So there's a top on it. Yeah, there we go. It's down. It's home. And there's a lot of stuff to redo on. I also saw some freeze plugs that are long gone. No big deal. It's going to get rebuilt. They're all going to get rebuilt. So, but yeah, again, by Ford design, that Cleveland, yeah, you can definitely tell it's a small block compared to that 429. And I think I'm going to put this in the 70 Cougar. I think I'm going to put it in the 70 Cougar. So technically, since I have 3, I do believe 1 more to go. I think I'm going to put a 351 Windsor in that 84 Bronco. So, yeah, need to cover this up because there's some rain clouds coming in. So now to compare the intake with the 2-barrel and the 292. All right, Red Rose with their 292, and this is a 312. Got them facing the same way. There's not much difference other than just the intake size right here for the 4-barrel. And again, this is of 1957. 1956 is way smaller. This will fit anything all the way up to when I think it's 84. 84 or 85 when they stopped doing some of the carburetors and they went to the fuel injection. I can't remember. So yeah, not much of a difference. And again, 292, 312. A lot of stuff across over between the engines, but not much, if I remember correctly. So they almost all look the same thing on the outside. Well, I guess that pretty much wraps up this adventure. That's I know it's sitting a little bit higher, but that's long. Interesting. Alright, yeah, because I was originally going to close this, but I was like, you know, it'll hit that hood. Now I still got to switch the hoods around and take the emblems off of this and junk this one, because this thing's trash. Because I noticed right there, it's starting to have issues, so I probably better do a hood swap sometime in the week. Take off the other two Ford emblems, and I'm actually not going to keep that. I might, in honesty. It's not too bad. I gotta get a bullseye and pop that out. Pop a couple of those out. Well, not too bad. So I'll call that there. And yeah, I'm gonna put the Cleveland in the Cougar, which is clear over there. So, alrighty. I appreciate all of you watching this from start to finish. So y'all have a good night. Take care and stay safe. See you later, and thanks again for the support.